Corey Zimmerman, Jeremy Trim, Paul Weekland.
Good morning. I've recently gotten involved with the issue with legalizing ferrets in the state of California. And from what I understand at this point, the Department of Fish and Game required a CEQA checklist and an EIR report. In order to get the EIR report, a analysis of potential impact report was needed. From what I understand at this point, the impact analysis report has been completed, and I need to know if, now that it's completed, a couple of things. Now that the now that the report is completed, first off, has the preliminary import repact been reviewed by anybody on the commission? And second of all, if it has been reviewed, when can we expect the commission to review to get the formal EIR? Anybody?
You got 3 minutes. Continue the testimony.
Those are pretty much the questions I needed to answer within my 3 minutes. Is there anybody available just to answer the question if it's number one?
Deputy Director Sanki Mastrip will speak a little bit to this.
Yes, at the, I think it was a February meeting now, we received a document, and it's currently within the department, and when it clears a stack of things, we're going to plan on reviewing it. It has not been reviewed yet.
Okay. Is there a time limit usually allotted for reviewing of a document such as this?
No, there's no timing. It's just as soon as we can get staff that have the expertise to review it and look at it, and then what we'll do is review it and probably provide the submitter comments on the document.
Okay, and how, just out of my curiosity, because this is all new to me, how is that forwarded to the public after, I mean, is there a notification sent out that, yes, it's been reviewed, and that, okay, if some more information is needed, what information?
Typically how this works is the commission would be the lead agency under CEQA. We're staff for the commission on this item. So the commission staff handed the document to the department. We're going to do a review, and we'll work with the submitter to work out, trying to improve the document if it needs any improvement. And once we believe the document meets the spirit and the law of CEQA, we would submit it to the commission for their consideration. They would agendize it to decide whether they would certify the document or not. That's typically how it works.
Okay. So just for point of reference, to start checking about month, 2 months, 3 months?
I can't give you a timeline right now, particularly given the climate and the budget and staffing issues, but I would recommend that you contact me offline and we can talk about schedule.
Very good. Thank you very much for your time.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard Smith. Sorry I'm dressed like this, but I just pulled 14-hour shift. So I'm here representing the legalizing the ferrets. Okay. Can you hear me now? My educational background is that I have a bachelor's in bacteriology, a master's in microbiology, and a doctor of veterinary medicine, all from the University of California, Davis. I can now treat ferrets, domesticated pet ferrets, as per the Veterinary Medical Board and the CVMA, yet I still can't own one. I've read both studies on both sides of the question, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why domestic ferrets aren't legal in this state. The worry about ferrets forming feral colonies is not possible, nor does a study done by the Fish and Game Commission 1998 show any evidence that even one colony exists in the United States. Here are some reasons why that forming colonies is not possible. All pet ferrets bought at pet stores from major breeders of lab ferrets are castrated and neutered at the age of 4 to 6 weeks. So all the pet stores sell are neutered ferrets, so they can't breed. If they do get outside, most pet ferrets are kept indoors only. If they do get outside, they're They're small prey animals. They weigh 2 to 4 pounds. They're taken down by our predators in California. Red-tailed hawks, cats, dogs, whatever. They also have no food source since they eat kibbles. And if you've ever seen how fast a ferret can run, you'd know that they'd pose no dangers to native species unless they were made out of ferret kibble. Legalizing neutered pet ferrets would make it more likely that they get their vaccines as well, since I get a lot of calls from ferret owners, and they're afraid to come in and get their rabies vaccine. Remember that there are an estimated 200,000 to 500,000 pet ferrets in California, all incapable of breeding since they're all neutered. 30 to 40% of all ferret products sold in the United States are sold in California. The evidence speaks for itself clearly and logically that domestic ferrets are no threat whatsoever to our native species. All we're asking is to make neutered pet ferrets legal to own in California, like the residents of all the other continental 48 states. Thank you very much, gentlemen and ladies.